Several years have passed. Wumi has grown into a determined young girl whose blue eyes shine even brighter than before. She has continued her lessons with her mother and has kept her promise of practicing every day. Mama, thank you for my breakfast porridge. I'm going to practice shooting where the water falls and kisses the rocks.
Be safe, my love, and always be watching and listening.
Wumi kisses her mother and runs into the dense jungle to practice with her bow and arrows. With a determined look in her bright blue eyes, Wumi carefully selects and nocks the arrow, positioning it against the string with practiced precision. She takes a deep breath, feeling the tension in her small fingers as she draws the bowstring back to her cheek, her arm trembling slightly with the effort. The world around Wumi seems to hold its breath as she aims, her mind clear and her heart steady. Time seems to slow as the arrow speeds toward the tree, her aim true and sure, slicing through the jungle's mist. After hearing the arrow thud, she hears a faint whimpering sound. Curiosity leads her deeper into the foliage, where she discovers a baby leopard, its coat spotted with a black tint, lying beside its motionless mother. The cub looks up at Wumi with questioning eyes. "Oh no, you are all alone," Wumi says gently, picking up the helpless cub and cradling it in her arms. "It's okay. You are with me now. I will keep you safe." Wumi spies her arrow in the tree, grateful that it was not her aim that harmed the cub's mother. She plucks her arrow from the tree and carefully places it in its carrier. She then runs to her village, as fast as her legs can carry her, holding the cub as if it was a gift from her ancestors themselves. Wumni enters the village, carefully shielding the baby leopard and holding it close to her chest. Whispers spread quickly as the villagers spy what Wumi so carefully tries to conceal. "She is carrying a wild animal. We should kill it," one villager says. "It may be a curse like the girl," another murmurs. Ignoring the fearful stares, Wumi runs straight to her home. Sahde is surprised by what she sees. Wumni's mother's eyes widen with concern, but quickly soften as she sees the worry in her daughter's eyes.
"Mama, I found her in the jungle. We can't leave her to die, can we?"
Wumi, she is an animal from the jungle. She is meant to be free, not live like cattle in our village.
Sade reaches for the cub and takes a closer look as it snuggles in her arms. Nestled in fur, two brilliant jewels, as bright as the sky, stare back at her. "See, Mama, she has eyes just like me," Wumi says. Sade nods, understanding the bond forming between her daughter and the cub.
She may stay, Wumi, but you will need to care for her until she is able to care for herself.
"I will, Mama. I will teach her everything that you have taught me. She will learn to be brave, patient, humble, and..." Sade lovingly interrupts her daughter with a soft laugh.
"But first, she must drink and eat. Let's work on that together."
"Mama, what should we call her? It will come to you. She will let you know in time." From that day on, Wumi grows up with the cub by her side, their bond strengthening as they face the challenges of village life together. She becomes Wumi's constant companion, each trusting the other completely. Whether exploring the dense forest or helping in the village, the cub, which grows into a sleek and powerful young leopard, is always by Wumi's side. Together they rise each day, facing whatever the day brings. Yet, little did they know that the peaceful days of their childhood were soon to fade. An unknown evil looms on the horizon, ready to challenge their courage and bond like never before. The true test of their friendship was about to begin, and the shadows were closing in faster than they could imagine. Meanwhile, in a village less than a 2-day walk away, hushed voices gather around the village fire to talk about prophecies long forgotten. Elder Ahmadi raises his hand for silence. His eyes scanning the crowd, he begins to speak slowly in a raspy, barely audible voice. The prophecy tells of a child with the heart of a lion, marked by our ancestors, with eyes like the bluest sky and clearest sea. This warrior will grow strong through trials and tribulations, possessing abilities that will bind nations. The villagers exchange glances, with their voices becoming louder and louder, filling with uncertainty and concern. Elder Ahmadi continues, silencing them with a renewed strength in his voice. This warrior will possess humility, patience, persistence, strength, and kindness, rising to protect us in times of great peril. Whispers break through the silence and grow stronger and stronger.
A blue-eyed warrior? Here. How could this be? Could it be the girl Wumi from the village not too far from us? This is bad, is it not? She will bewitch us.
Yes, yes.
Bewitch us.
Elder Ahmadi's wife majestically rises and speaks.
In my meetings with the village's tribal mothers, I hear of Wumi's strength, determination, and kindness. Our hunters share stories of glimpsing her with her leopard in the jungle, practicing with her bow. They have a bond that is unnatural, they say. They seem to share the same heart, speaking without words.
Perhaps it is she who is destined to fulfill this prophecy.
Elder Ahmadi nods, a knowing smile on his face. Yes, I hear of Wumi's deeds also. Her eyes are a gift from our ancestors, not a curse as many may say. I believe the fate of our village is closely bound to her. Our ancestors have yet to reveal to me the exact path, but we will learn our fates in due time. If you love and trust me as your leader, I need each of you to believe that the blue-eyed girl is a gift and not a bad omen. The villagers fall silent, contemplating the elder's words. Some nod in agreement, but others exchange uneasy glances, their doubt lingering. Elder Ahmadi continues. After the crops have been harvested, the elders will journey to the neighboring village to discuss Wumi and the role she may yet play in the prophecy. Most of the village seem reassured by their elders' wisdom, most, that is, except for one, whose heart grows black and cold, his mind filling with treacherous thoughts. The elder's son has just completed his rites of passage. Pride still swelling in his chest from when his father had bestowed upon him the title of heir, next in line to lead their people. What did all this mean? Would she challenge him, his birthright, his throne, his glory? Ever since he was a boy, he had dreamed of the day he would lead his people, imagining the respect and power that would come with the title. Now, a threat emerges in the form of a young girl with strange eyes and with an unheard of connection with a beast. If the prophecy comes true, Wumi could take his place and diminish him in the eyes of his father and the village forever. With more menace in his heart than he ever believed possible, he seethes between clenched teeth, his eyes narrowing into icy slits. Something must be done about this blue-eyed warrior. Yes, something must be done. If you have enjoyed the adventures of Wumi the Blue-Eyed Warrior, don't forget to subscribe, like and share, and ring that bell so that you will be sure to be notified of the latest adventures of Wumi.